Alright, you are right, Marco. I have been busy rescuing
World, if
dragons.
you like. Are you ready to go?
It always tricks me. Yes, I'm ready to go. Take me to Peacekeepers. And with that, we are off on the next exciting episode of Spyro, the dragon. Let's do this thing, guys. We're going to the second world, and good vibes, right? Good times. The first world went surprisingly pretty smooth. I don't know why I say surprisingly. It's the first world. The only really hard things are those dogs. I don't even know what to call them. So we're going to take this time to jump right into the question from last video, which then I got distracted by Eevee, and that's, what is your favorite PS1 game? I'll just talk about some PS1 games I have memories over. But if you didn't know already, my answer is probably going to be Spyro. It may change on whether it's Spyro the Dragon or Ripto's Rage or... what's the third one called?
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
I can't remember what the third one's called, but I will dive into this since it's kind of a talking point. All this talk of treasure and turned against us and stuff, first couple of times I played this game, I didn't realize that they mentioned that the bad guys are made of gems, and that's why the gems come out of them. I never knew that. Until I was playing it this time, either for mine or Jessica's video, I heard them say that the gems were, excuse me? That the gems have been turned into the villains. I did not know that. So we're going to stick with the same protocol here of 100%ing the Peacekeepers. But Spyro is probably the game I have the most fond memories over. It's very much... I think in a lot of ways it's better than Super Mario 64. But I do think that Super Mario 64 is the way more iconic game. But that's just my opinion. I think Spyro is amazing. And this is coming from someone who's already Let's Played Super Mario 64 3 times on my channel. I've done a full Let's Play and then 2 Race Against the Clocks with that series. So I love Super Mario 64. It's still one of those 90s games that I'll load up and play to this day. But I love Spyro. Look at Magnus.
Spyro, Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Nice sound effects. Yeah. So I do have some fondness over Resident Evil. I never played Silent Hill, but my dad played Resident Evil. So I watched him play 1 and 2 a lot. And 3 and 4 scared me to death. Because they were kind of the ones that I started playing on my own when I was old enough to play games like that. And of course, being chased down by Nemesis. And then hearing, Murderon! And then having Leon's head, you know, chainsawed off. All that stuff was pretty scarring to little me. But I turned out okay, I'd like to think. Next is Medieval. It's a game that I haven't personally played, but I watched my parents play it a lot. It's a game that I would like to add to my collection because it does kind of have that sentimental value of, this was a game my parents played. My parents don't play video games anymore. The PS1 and N64 have a lot of fond memories to me because it was systems that my whole family played. My mom and dad really did not play too many games past that. My dad played some PS2 games. Are my cats burning down my house behind my back and I just can't hear them? I don't think we can get that other one. You know, Super Mario Kart, Mario Party were games that we all played, and then they played. So my dad played Resident Evil, Medieval, stuff like that. I guess my parents were into evil stuff. I don't know. In hindsight, looking back on it. Croc, I enjoyed Croc. I don't think it gets enough love. I tried to play it again. The camera is really janky. But I wouldn't mind if they redid it and maybe gave it an analog or something. I never played Crash. I was not a Crash kid, and when I finally did play Crash, I did not care for it. I've never cared really much for Crash. I don't hate it. I've played it, and I've liked it, but it always seems inferior to Spyro. Which, maybe it's not fair to judge them. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I always enjoyed Spyro more. Now, these guys require you to get creative. Or not. I mean, we could just straight ghost them like that. What else was out on the PS1? Never played Metal Gear Solid. My dad played Part 2 when I tried to get into it.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Now, my parents weren't into RPGs, and so I wasn't really much as a kid either. But of course, there's the Final Fantasy series. I just never played them. I know that sounds terrible, but... Oh no! We are going to get out of this, okay, but still. So I'm trying to go back and think of all the big, you know, PlayStation games. My dad played the Gran Turismo games on the PS2. I don't guess we played them on the PS1. I think my dad played Tomb Raider. I think. I don't know, honestly. Trying to think if there's any other big PS1 games I'm missing. I'm trying to talk about all the big ones and then maybe ones that are just personal to me. Oh, that's good, right? Yeah. But I don't know. Am I missing any? And of course, I didn't even really know the Saturn existed till I was an adult. I mean, I guess I had heard of the Dreamcast, but... Wait, are you serious? We're missing 2? We're missing 2? What in the world? Oh. I love it when a plan comes together. I feel like there was some weird games. Maybe I played like a SpongeBob game or some Nickelodeon stuff or Scooby-Doo maybe. Tough to say. Tough to say. Some of that stuff blurs together, and whether it was PS2, PS1, N64, GameCube. My dad was really big into Doom, I'm pretty sure. At least one of those first-person games. I think he played a good bit. This was still at a time, because you gotta remember, what was it? The PlayStation came out in 95. Nintendo 64 came out in 96. I came out in 94. So... I got into those towards their tail ends. I was probably 5 or 6 before I started playing games. I watched my parents, but not at like a young age. Not like I don't really remember any watching a game, so I'm like 2. You know. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. So anyway, let's take a walk down memory lane. If you're old enough to say you have memories from this time, or if they're new memories, it's not unheard of for newer kids, their parents, to be close to my age and then have a 5-year-old kid, and maybe they grew up on the PS1 and now they're showing someone who's 5, 6, 7 years old the PS1. So just because you know, weren't born during this time doesn't mean that you weren't exposed to it. My kids will probably be exposed to PS1 and N64 games. I have all those systems. I don't have a PS1, but I have a PS3 and a PS2. So I can play PS1 games. My kids will be exposed to this stuff.
Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
My kids will probably play Spyro and Super Mario 64 and all these games, so they'll have an opinion of games that came out like 20 or 30 years before them, which is so crazy to think about. But they will, and that's fun. That's the beauty of collecting and keeping this stuff. Is even though my mom and dad are not gamers in the slightest, they still have played some kind of role in me getting into video games. So, I'll say this now. I I got brothers that run the age of, I think, 4 to 6. I have 3 brothers. They were all born basically a year apart. 2 January babies and a... This is going to be bad if I get this wrong, isn't it? February? I don't know why I can't remember the exact date, but their birthdays all run together is my point. And they all play the Wii together. They all play Super Mario Bros. Wii together. They're sitting there ages 4 to 6. And I mean, it's fun. They love Mario. They love him to death. They actually pull up Let's Players and watch Super Mario Odyssey Let's Plays. Every time I come over, they watch me, you know, try to speedrun. Like, whenever I babysit them, I try to speedrun Super Mario Odyssey before their parents get home. And they always tell me, Bubba, you gotta buy me a Switch in Super Mario Odyssey. They love the games. And they've watched Let's Plays of all the Mario games. They know Sunshine 64. They know them because they watch Let's Plays of them. It's such an interesting time to be alive. I'd venture to say there weren't Let's Players when I was playing games. Oh, where did you come from, bro? Their detection's amazing. Alright, dead and dead. So, I look forward to one day having a kid and playing games with them. I'll still play new stuff. I mean, I'm getting a Hat in Time and the new Pokemon game coming out, so I still play new games. Just mostly on my Switch.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Yeah, not bashing the Xbox One. The memory on it is terrible, but I think that's probably true of a lot of... I was about to say, of a lot of consoles. 2 out of the 3. Now, the Switch does not have a lot of memory, but its games don't take a lot of memory either. Whereas an Xbox One game could take 50 gigs. I could have the whole Wii U library for 50 gigs.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Too bad I left my salt at the house. What was I gonna say? That spot also gave me trouble. Let's go over here. Ooh, I almost did not make that. Would have been disastrous. So my goal is to have... This will be the 3rd episode that we've recorded, and that'll put us at having videos done for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is my plan. But we'll see. I have homework, of course. I have a Comic-Con that I'm going to, a local Comic-Con that I'm going to all day Saturday. It runs 10 to 4. I'll probably get there early and help. Who knows when I'll leave. Jessica and I normally stay the whole time at these cons. So, hopefully, I'll have everything done, and that'll be the goal, that you'll be watching episode 1 on Friday, and this will be out on Sunday, and you'll be watching it. And then the series will probably go to a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, is what I'm thinking. Okay. That is my plan. I probably could have went the other way, but I'm not 100% sure either. Yeah, that's the plan. And we'll try to have a new schedule up, because I want to finish Yoshi and Pokemon.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
The dude's just holding a bomb. Like, what in the world? So, yeah, sound down below. What's your favorite PS1 game? That is the question of the day, right? Is it Spyro? Is it something else? Ape Escape. How did I not even talk about Ape Escape? I loved Ape Escape. I'm still looking for Ape Escape on the PS1. May do a tryout Thursday or something. I don't know. That looks good, right? That looks good. Yeah. It's scaring me. If it drifts, then I'm off the edge. Oof. Grab that. Grab that. So we need 35 gems, which we can get from this. That's 10, 15, 20, 25. What in the world? We need 10 more? Oh, and I thought I'd been doing so well. Where? Oh, where? Because I will cut if necessary. I don't want to have to cut. Maybe it's just around here. I hear something. Yes. Now, technically, you don't even have to jump in the Fang. You know what I'm talking about? Changed my mind there at the last second. But I like it. It's like a... I don't want to say it's a completionist thing in me. Or a perfectionist or a OCD thing. I don't want to say that. More so just... I don't know. I don't know why I do it. On the PS1, I've exited out of it. And it's kind of the same thing. I spent the longest time worried that you'd lose your progress, but alas, not how it goes. So, the way that I'm formatting these is we'll probably do the first 3 levels. We'll do the overworld and then the first 2 levels of a world, and that'll be the first episode. And then we'll do 3 more in the next episode. And we'll just see how that goes. There's a lot of y'all. Clifftown. Clifftown is pretty straightforward. I say there's like an ice cavern that starts to have diverging pathways. And then there's... I know the boss fight, and then what's that last level? Oh, it's just a flight, that's right. So the next level will be Ice Cave, boss fight, flight. And I think we'll be done with here. Not bad, not bad. Where'd he go? I don't know why we got so high for that one. Matador, I like it. Alright, can't get up there yet. We'll come back for it. So something I think is pretty cool here is you can light this fire and get another gem. Alright. Oh, I don't have Sparks. I'm like, why am I not just collecting these? So if you didn't know, Sparks, he grabs gems for you. He was like the second-hand cursor for Mario Galaxy before Mario Galaxy. So good for Sparks. Another dragon thief guy that I don't like is right here. This one's a pain in the butt. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I guess I got him. That is a darn shame. Still didn't get him. We're so close, though. Right. We gotta take a wide turn there, which is kind of unfortunate. Yes! Yes! Alright, good deal. Let's grab... Rescued Halvor. Halvor!
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Which I don't know if ever really made sense to me. But, so I'm gonna grab that stuff on our way back. What are y'all doing? Can't see him. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. Oh, did you just stab a corpse? Talk about overkill. Let's get back in the game. Anyway, this level allows you to loop back. So, we'll grab some stuff that we missed along the way. And then we got Sparks back, so that's going to help speed everything up. because he can whoosh, grab all that for us. Alright, making good progress. Come here, buddy. Boom and boom. Gotta group some. These gems were kind of sneaky on me when I was practicing the other day. Alright, good deal. Good deal. Don't know why there's acid in their water. Don't know where this is supposed to take place exactly. I like being careful right here. Don't want to fall into that stuff. Bop! I like how those poor matadors are just... I don't even know, are they matadors? I could be calling them the wrong thing, but they kind of look like matadors. Alright, a chest that we cannot access. You may notice there's not a lock pad, so they're nice enough to be like, hey, this is a chest you can't break yourself, but you also don't need a key. That way you don't spend the whole time looking for a key. Helps you differentiate what you're looking for. So for that one, we're looking for a cannon.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Yeah, broski. Come on, man. Live a little. So I like to break these instead of saving them for the end, just so I know that I've got everything. And it's time to come all the way over here. So now we just glide on over. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got there. Now we're gonna get attacked by some turkey vultures. I don't know what their exact species, I guess is the word. Come here, buddy. I see y'all. And dead, and deader. Everything that moves is dead. Oh, there's still more of y'all, huh? Let's grab this one first. Where you at, bud? Making me work for it. Alright. So, this is going to be a checkpoint. Kind of like... Let's grab this. Gotta get both of these. Would hate to be searching for 4 gems. Not knowing where they were. This will make us a shortcut. Kind of like in Super Mario 64. Marco the Balloonist! What is he doing in here?
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Exactly, the whirlwind. It's very reminiscent of, what level is that? Not Tiny Huge Land. Tall Mountain. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Tall Mountain. At least to me it is. Make our way over here. We're gonna do this, I guess, one more time. We're gonna use the whirlwind. Ooh, that chest could have been sneaky. There's also, these were the last 2 that I got on my practice file because pretty darn well hidden over there. So now we're gonna jump into here, glide up, and get over here. What's in this? 25. That helps, because I was thinking, man, there's still 100 gems left? That's ridiculous. But we're getting there. All I can really think of that's left is the chest over there. I mean, maybe like 2 other small chests. I guess it's 3 other small chests. Oh, okay. Wow, and they have a lot. Yeah, we need this fireworks system. So that's what, 27? Did that get that? That didn't even get that, did it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, what we can do... I didn't want to have to do it this way. Oh yes, this other shortcut. Thank goodness for these whirlwinds. So we can actually get up here and then just glide over there. Forgot it gave us that. But do I suspect to really get 27? I think I expect to get 25. I don't know, we'll see. 27 seems weird. What is this? 25, right? Yeah, 25. Oh boy. What are we missing? Could be anything, really. Could be 2 reds, could be singular green. Guess we get to go exploring. I don't know if I got this. Don't got it. Don't got it. Sorry, Spyro. We're coming up on time, though. I may cut. I don't think this episode actually got a lot cut out of it, which is kind of concerning. Am I going to make this? I'm not going to make that. I'm ducking out. We don't even have to do it that way. Thankfully, the gems are pretty shiny. So if they're close by, you can normally see them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we got all of them. And we can ride the whirlwind back up to the top, so it won't take that long. But that's going to do it for this episode. This took a little longer than I wanted it to. Wasn't the most clean run. But, hey. I'm happy with it. Moving on, like I said, 3 levels down. 3 little levels. 3 more little levels in the next episode. I'm going to try to have these out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hope you guys comment your favorite PlayStation game. And that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I will see you guys. Hopefully this will be back on track Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next exciting episode of Spyro the Dragon.